Top and aggressive, goes inside, blocked by Holmgren. 6 seconds. Splits the defense, gets into the paint, sidestep, banker, got it with 1 point. Quickly races up the floor. Nimhart wide open, corner three-pointer, that's good.
He sees a little bit out of rhythm. They've got to settle down here.
Siakam, Mathurin goes in strong and finishes. Mathurin, defense from Siakam. Gilgeous Alexander gets in the paint, up shot, got it. There's Wiggins. Wiggins to Wallace. Wallace lays it up and in.
It all comes down to the final two teams. Between the Eastern and Western Conference, it's the one and the battle of the Central. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA, against Tyrese Haliburton.
Alexander back out, Holmgren fakes, sidestep. The big man can knock down the three. Not, they say, a two-pointer question in terms of what you do as McConnell gets inside and banks it home. McConnell with a rebound, touch pass inside, Mathurin lays it up and in.
Tyler Beast here and Woodsburner here. This is NBA Finals on 2K25. Last one will remain the crowd and for the win as a championship. There's one win for the champion to win it all. Finals gets it done. Season finale. Pacers, Thunders, next on 2K Sports.
Inside, kicks it out. Holmgren again lines it up again.
Nobody's 100%, so we got to come down to the other end and put.
Gilgeous-Alexander splits the defense inside court. Siakam into the heart of the defense, and Nesmith flips it up and in. Williams, nice feed, and Holmgren throws it down. McConnell saw Wallace turn his head and knocks down another jumper. Past Mathurin all the way to the hoop. Layup is good. McConnell pushes, kicks it out. Mathurin fakes, fires, hits a three. Mathurin 7 point.
Big part of why they're here.
Oh, Haliburton with a beautiful floater. SGA, Hartenstein, counted and a foul. SGA kicks it out, Williams, back up top, Wiggins, straight on three, got it.
Hello folks, me Phone 11 here, along with Terry Crews and Son of Beast. This time, you've been wondering now where we have been. The wait is over, and we have finally made it to the NBA 2K25. The part of the game is the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Now this is where it comes down as the postseason ends here for our final two teams. That means Indiana Pacers are facing against the Oklahoma City Thunders, and you may remember this before from the real highlights. For those of you who have already watched this before, you know what it comes down to. It's the final two between Indiana Pacers and OKC. Between the O and the Yesers. Now here's what the question is for now. For Indiana Pacers, they haven't won anything in the finals in many seasons ago. Most postseasons really do have the advantage for Indiana to keep things out of the range. But there's only a great chance here if they wanted to win it all. And for Oklahoma City, they haven't won anything either. Since they already won the finals as the Seattle Supersonics, it was only one, but they made a big change. But there's only one thing to tell for who is going to be the win for the finals MVP between both teams of the season. And for our postseason advantage, we have our big takes in from the Pacers and the Thunders. Let's see who they are. Starting with you, Me-Phone 11, your take. Thanks, guys. Now, let's say about this one here for Indiana Pacers. We have a starting group: Haliburton on Tyrese, Andrew Nemhard, Aaron Nesmith, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner in center. And their head coach is Rick Carlisle. They've been pretty determined on the struggle afterwards. They might have to see to themselves of how this will happen. I think the first game is never going to be to change what they really wanted to do for. Will this be ever a great chance? Let's find out if they do for him. And now for you, Son of Beast, for OKC. Thank you, folks. As for now, but for the OKC Funders, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is also named as SGA with Lucian Stewart, Jalen Williams, Chad Holmgren, and Isaiah Hartenstein, and the head coach for the starters for OKC is Mark Daigneault. We may not never know how this will change out, but I think OKC Funders might be looking for a win for the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. I believe that this might be their fervor to get it in. I agree so. I think OKC might be a great season to keep things on. Let's see how they do. And now for my broadcast partner. I have some great starts here. Brian Anderson, he's also along with Craig Anthony. And of course, one of our bigger favorites is Brent Berry, and Ali LaForce will be starting in for tonight's commentator of the night. It's game 1 of the NBA Finals, and we are about to see who can take in with the first start. We'll see you all later, everybody, for our post-game show after this one. And with that being said, let's see who wins all. NBA Finals begins now. The Pacers and the Thunder next on 2K Sports. Enjoy the game, everyone. 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA Finals.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce on the sidelines. A look at Indiana's starting group. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the one of the two. And it's Turner in at the 5. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
Yeah, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Now Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein.
Isaiah Hartenstein! Shai Gilgeous-Alexander!
Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
Nembhard outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. Ford outside. 6 on the shot clock. Now
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander!
Pass by Lou Dort, no hesitation there.
Halliburton pass to Turner. Now Siakam.
Pascal Siakam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Dort. To the wing on the left. Knocked loose. In transition, here come the Pacers. Halliburton outside. Into the lane. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Oklahoma City now. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Isaiah Hartenstein!
Number one is
Jalen Williams!
and create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Here's Halliburton, following the bucket by Oklahoma City.
He is just so deadly from out there. You would expect that to fall.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander Alexander passes to Williams. Can't get it to drop. Siakam with the defensive effort for Indiana. They've called 1-4 to begin this one.
Andrew Nembhard.
Setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Holmgren. Right side. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. No good on the shot.
Oh, amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in mid-air.
Defensive foul on Indiana. Number 2, Andrew Nembhard.
Shea
His
Gilgeous-Alexander.
first personal foul. First team foul.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous
The
offensive
line,
players in the league.
Refunders. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's got speed.
One shot.
He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, PA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Hartenstein, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Neesmith on the wing, fires for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, he didn't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside, Williams. To the inside. Outside for Dort. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They've got to get up a shot. Hartenstein. The rebound by Neesmith. Pacers trail by 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese and
Shea Holmgren.
just need to
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Time out, Indiana Pacers.
Gotta push him further out than this. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was PA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively, but maybe his best attribute is a tough competitor.
Now, more likely, I want to have to say, Tyler Beast here. Now, Chet Holmgren has been really one of the best things in the world, and just showing it off some support is some great carnage for the teammates. I've loved seeing how his effort is putting things on during in the bench while their commentators are right up to it. They will be saying that how would Holmgren do if he played it with his teammates for the OKC Thunders? It's been like one of his best jobs to get things over. I have a lot of great ratings for this one. It turned out to be a fantastic start to make anybody with their appearances. This could be all in all for anyone.
Well, for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Williams, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And he lobs it up.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander!
Finding
Proud Chet Holmgren!
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 9-point game. O'Connell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Toppin. And the call is going to be...
Offensive foul on the Pacers. Jabari Walker.
Right there.
Thunderball.
Planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Gilgeous Alexander against McConnell. Here's Wallace. Pass to Williams.
Shea Williams.
What a way to begin this game.
From Christian Wallace.
Both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's McConnell. Can they get it? And deny. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Holmgren. Matherin against Caruso. 5 on the clock. And
Out of bounds. Indiana ball.
Pacers trail by 11. McConnell outside. Pass to Shepard.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Foul called on
Foul on a under.
That's his first foul of the game.
This was personal foul. First team foul.
1:57 left to play in the first. Here's Shepard. Williams grabs the board. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous Alexander.
Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at
Timeout, Indiana Pacers.
Josh, this could be a blowout.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
They're absolutely doing it so well. I mean, I just got to say that there's nothing that they are changing in. So they've got to find themselves with a comfortable scoring. I think the first quarter is going to be like a blowout. But the second quarter, maybe the Indiana Pacers can get back into working on with the improvements. Hopefully there's some changes to make anything that's possible.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Checking in for the Thunders. Aaron Wiggins, number 21.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Here's Shepard. No made baskets yet. Toppin left side to the paint. Here's Walker. And
Jabari Walker.
Walker.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
Gilgeous Alexander with the ball. He's got 9. Pass to Wiggins. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers trail by 11. McConnell outside. Here's Shepard. Fires the 3. He's now 1
Brandon
2
Shepard. 3.
That's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Thunder have gone 8 for 14 from the floor.
OKC.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. On the wing, Caruso. Back to Gilgeous Alexander.
Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
They've controlled the pace.
From Alex Caruso.
The difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Shepard, left side Matherin. The 3 is up. The shot no good. What a performance.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Your OKC Thunders 19 and Indiana Pacers 9.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless baskets.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Jalen Williams. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Joe in at the one. That's the group for Oklahoma City.
Let's go, Siakam.
Second.
3-point.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, BA, that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's going to shoot the three, but go to your first strength.
Wiggins, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Tyrese Halliburton.
You love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. That's what the defender concedes. Go ahead and take it.
Wiggins finds Hartenstein.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Stay on the contact and get it.
Defensive foul on Pacers. Miles Turner. First personal foul.
Wiggins.
First team foul. The line for defenders. Isaiah Hartenstein. One shot.
And that one falls for Hartenstein. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure
Aaron Neesmith.
hamstringing defensive play. So I think
Tyrese Halliburton.
more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder has
Hombre.
and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And here's Indiana now, following the bucket by the Thunder. Turner. It's
Miles Turner.
Turner's got his first basket.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Joe. Pass to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. Indiana with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down
Aaron Neesmith.
that your offense
3 points.
is locked down a bit.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Back to Joe. Holmgren against Siakam. Outside Joe. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Neesmith.
Williams.
And the Thunder lead by 5.
You got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
A good look from Matherin. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holmgren with it. Dort for 3.
Lou Jensen.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Turner against Dort. Holmgren with the block. And he gets it back.
Out of bounds. Thunderball.
Holmgren loves
There's no part of the Pacers.
Pacers making a change
Andrew
here.
Lamar.
Nimhard's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Joe. Back to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. Banked it.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be
Defense!
in the game.
I'm out. Indiana Pacers.
All lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Timeout called. The Pacers. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
It's a lot of fitting afterwards, so there's going to be only one way to make the finish afterward. And if you don't want to quit, you're not going to make that one easy enough. Don't forget, folks, we have our halftime show coming up for you as we're Johnson, along with the Jet and the big fella in between the Shaq O'Neal and Kenny Smith here for our first part of the NBA Finals highlights to show the first half in range. It's been a great takes in the keys here to show what we've got. It's all happening here after the first half is over. Don't miss out the halftime show. That'll be coming up after this first half of the game. And also, never miss a moment here because our new future in this video will be planning to do a gaming video. A channel will be on the secondary other location, so still undetermined. It has been pushed back, but we're not sure when will this open. We'll find out to let you know soon. So with that, enjoy the moment for the gaming on the main channel. So that'll be pretty soon after this one, so we'll find out what happens. Back to you, Brian.
So it's Indiana with it, trailing by 10. Pass to Nembhard to halt the run. And it's
Out of bounds. Indiana ball.
Here's Neesmith. He's got 5.
Aaron Neesmith.
Neesmith's
3.
got 8.
So good to see Miles Turner sharing the basketball. Make an effort to get your teammates involved.
Outside Joe. Pass to Williams. Down low. Stolen by Siakam. Now Neesmith.
Aaron Neesmith.
And get the assist to Siakam.
Assistant.
And that's a
Pascal
5-point
Siakam.
Thunder lead. Williams on the wing. And here's Dort. Back to Williams. Pass to Dort. 3-pointer.
On the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Holmgren. He's covered by Siakam. It's Hartenstein, high post. Shoots over Turner. Oh, and Turner with a block.
We're talking 6'11" and big-time length.
Pascal Siakam.
He's a go-to
Yes.
guy for them. And because he's
And
that
Nembhard.
consistent. Time and time again, he delivers. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Now here's Neesmith. 10 points for him. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Now Holmgren. Back to Hartenstein. Dort for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. He didn't make them pay.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Miss those kind of shots. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Anyway, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Hungry.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in home. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Here's Turner. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in the game. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. And here is Williams. He's guarded by Nembhard. Joe misses. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Dort. There's Neesmith with a three. Hits the three-pointer. Neesmith
3 points. Timeout, OKC.
With the basketball helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
And the Thunder call time here.
Most likely, we've seen so much of it, and we know how this will change. There's going to be one that makes it harder to make things up. Bison might show things in of what Game 1 happens to be with his first major appearances for the finals that might be showing it off for some competitions. There's a lot much going on around here for the defensive effort, so once this half is over, the halftime show is on our way next. We'll see you all later, everybody, back at the game after the first half.
Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checking in for Hartenstein.
Subbing back in for the Thunder, Shea Dulux Alexander.
For Dort.
And across the aisle, Alex Crusoe, Christian Wallace,
Group substitution.
Taylor Williams.
Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Shepard, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton.
Shea Alexander.
Let's remember that at 6'6",
And Taylor Williams.
more than handle himself near the cup.
Toppin, yes.
Obi
Got a
Toppin.
goal with the assist that time.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 13. Back to Williams. The rebound by Nembhard. Pacers trail by 5. Here's McConnell. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Gilgeous Alexander. Caruso, pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Wallace. Oh, and the release.
And that's the end of the first half. Here's the score. OKC Thunders 38 and the Indiana Pacers 33.
They're up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You try to run plays, they blow all that stuff up. And so, bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Shea Gilgeous Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. He's really stood out for them for this one. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy. Kind of like Shaq Sully.
How about you, Shaq? What do you think about Indiana?
Well, they got a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons fire. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
You've been watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shea Gilgeous Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. On the court for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the one of the two. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Halliburton for 3, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Gilgeous Alexander. Kick out to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly.
Luke Johnson! 3!
George got 9.
Boy, Luke Dort was dialed in from distance. You give him that corner look, he's taking it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey Brian, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Dagnall, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
Shea Williams!
And he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No
Andrew Denmark.
empty possessions for them.
90 seconds into the second half now. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Hook loose. Now the Pacers on the move. Up the floor. And then
Assisted by Andrew Denmark.
Has the verticality to make it easy.
Thunder leading by 6. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Denmark.
Yeah, I think it does, man. Because whenever he's out there, there's this steady presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level.
Pascal Siakam. His first personal foul. First team foul.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's
Live at Abundance. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Free throws tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith.
Checking back in for Indiana. 0-0. Benedict Mathurin.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Siakam looking it over. Misses the 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren.
Holmgren is such a scoring threat.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Interior shots easier to find.
Right side Mathurin. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight.
OKC.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
You love how fast Shea Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Now here's Mathurin. Still without a bucket. Siakam with it. Takes the 3. Sends it home.
Pascal Siakam. 3 points.
Guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Gets Dort on the wing. Turner against Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Siakam. And it's Holmgren missing. Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton left side. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. shot.
Wants to see from Holmgren.
Timeout on Indiana Pacers.
And the Pacers call time here.
And no doubt, coach wants to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
There's a lot of great opportunities afterwards. You gotta love this, you gotta see it, you gotta believe this. You have a lot of great strategies. You're doing so well. Higher keys are definitely the range of mounting, especially to everybody who was there. They made this one a little impossible motion, but now I know what they're doing. They definitely have been pushing their way off from the target. There's nothing really range to make it anything that's simple with that. So there's a lot of things to say about this, and also to do with enough strategy, they're kicking it up from right across the way. Looks like there might have to just be one choice to the other. Don't forget, folks, as we have our next game here, we have game 2 approaching down here for the Indiana Pacers and the Thunders. As we have the other side, we'll have our first look here for a finishing of the Stars versus the Oilers on the other side of it. So make sure to watch that one here anytime. So that will be right after this one, and then we got our next game approaching down there, and then we go back to game 2 for the Pacers and Thunders.
Substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Shepard, he's checked in for Nimhart. And TJ McConnell subbed in for Halliburton.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Pass to Wallace. Now here's Caruso. To the middle. Here's Williams.
Williams! Just crushing them with
Alex Caruso.
to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And a nice finish by him.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, a long and lanky guard at 6'7". Mathurin can be a problem defender in this league.
Pacers trail by 11. Here's Shepard. Pass to McConnell. Puts it up from 12. Pass
TJ McConnell.
Now here's Wallace. Outside Gilgeous Alexander. Shoots over McConnell.
Gilgeous Alexander.
He's got 6 here in the corner.
Christian Wallace. Under 2 minutes remaining for the quarter. 2 minutes.
And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Wallace. No points yet. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Wiggins.
Wiggins.
Lead by
From Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
Slow to react. He'll be the first guy to make the thing.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Walker's shot is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Caruso.
Alex Caruso.
Alexander with the assist.
John Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Connell against Caruso. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Walker. And it's a defensive free throw.
Offensive foul on the Pacers. In and out.
And let's take a moment
For
to
Indiana.
take guys on the
Shepard
so
on
far.
the line. One
We
shot.
love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And the Thunder making a change here.
Now coming back in for the Thunders, number 7, Chet Holmgren.
56 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Shepard. And here's Maverick. Walker with it. 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. Tightly guarded on the wing. Caruso. Down low. Wallace. Nice.
Christian Wallace.
And the Thunder lead by 16.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Walker. And
Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. Walker covering. Fader on the way. And there's a
And that's the end of the third quarter. Your OKC Thunders 63, Indiana Pacers 47.
Got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Oklahoma City with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. No good with a layup. Pacers trail by 16. Halliburton, pass to Turner. Shot off that time. And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. Halliburton outside. Now Nimhard. Back to Halliburton. Nails.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. To the inside. And the bucket.
Defensive foul on Pacers. Miles Turner. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Hartenstein. He's checked in.
Alignment of Thunders. Holmgren.
Alexander. And
One shooting one.
Making a change. Siakam's checked in.
Now new changes for the Thunders. Number 11, Isaiah Joe.
What's up? That free throw good from Holmgren.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down.
Miles Turner.
Shot by Turner.
Assist.
Deliver the pass.
Pascal Siakam.
Do something with it. Nice.
Now here's Joe, defended by Halliburton. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Over Siakam. Outside. Williams. Shoots over Neesmith. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Nimhard from the arc. And he gets it back. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Joe up top. Back to Hartenstein.
Isaiah
Since you made highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Inside, Siakam.
Pascal Siakam.
Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Ooh, good
Jalen Williams.
And the Thunder lead by 19.
Inside.
Wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Pass to Nimhart. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Board outside. Here's Joe. Here's Hartenstein.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Once trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Pass to Nimhart. Tries to break his ice. And it's Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Joe. Gets Dort on the wing. Hartenstein with it. Turner covers. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Offensive board.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Hustle on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Halliburton outside. Here he goes. Nimhart outside. And Indiana misses again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Dort right side. Hartenstein finds Dort. Lets it fly. Nice D from Nimhart. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Joe grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Hartenstein. Got it.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Got 8 here in this quarter.
From Isaiah Joe.
The game away. He's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy.
To the mid-range. But he's smart to not completely overlook it.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. That's good.
Miles Turner, 3 points.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Joe.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hartenstein in the post. He's against Turner. Here's Dort. And
Blue Jets
Ability to stretch the floor on the jumper, doing work, Luke Dort.
Halliburton outside.
Foul in OKC. Lucian Storts.
Contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Indiana. Miles Turner. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner Turner.
Subbing back in for the new substitutions for OKC.
This guy an exceptional
Christian Wallace,
both sides of the floor.
Alex Caruso,
Walker, he's
Aaron
checked in for
Wiggins,
Indiana. Shepard
and
comes in
Jalen
for
Williams.
Nimhart. And so Turner nails them both. There's a minute 40 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Caruso outside. Pass to Wallace.
And Christian Wallace.
Never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown.
Miles Surter,
Teams meet,
3
I
points.
can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Chet Holmgren.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Wallace up top, defended by Halliburton. Here's Holmgren. Walker pulls down the board. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Shepard, outside Walker. Up and in on the layup.
Jabari Walker.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Walker. Nice shot.
They got a big lift from the crowd tonight.
And Christian Wallace.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now Halliburton.
And notice the game. Your final score in the finals. Thunders 86 and Indiana Pacers 63.
Performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Alright, thank you guys. As we are ready to get things on, let's see what we have. The statistics scores are right into the range. OKC wins its first game of the NBA Finals on 2K25. And you're the last of the remaining standing. 60 field goals for OKC, 35 three-pointers for Indiana Pacers, with 100% free throws for OKC. 13 fast break points was Indiana, and with 16 bench points. A lot of those are really turning to be like unbelievable, with 56 and 10 points in the paint and second chance points for OKC. Plus they had 34, 8, and 31 assists, offensive rebounds, and defensive rebounds. Both teams will have 3 steals in the range. 3 blocks was OKC. That was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Chet Holmgren. With 4 turnovers, 2 team fouls, 6 dunks, 27 biggest lead, and their time was 18-22. Wow, that was an exciting game to start the first game of the NBA Finals. And now let's see what we have. Our 3 star players of the game. I'll start it first. Third star player of the game will start in for our amazing plays in this action. We call this Isaiah Hartenstein. He had 17 points with 13 rebounds, 4 assists, and he made 8 out of 13 field goals this range with 2 dunks and 26 performance effort. He's been doing really well with his offensive rebounds and got a great slam in to finish it all. Then, your second star player of the game, let's go to me phone 11. Thanks, folks. As I go over, Chet Holmgren had a great season to make things happen. He had 2 blocks in this game with 5 assists, 12 points, 12 rebounds, 21 points. That was a big effort that he was able to take. And it was only just 10 out of 13 field goals and 32 performance effort with 3 dunks. I can't believe that Chet Holmgren did really well to make things in. And now for the first star player of the game, your New Balance player of the game, Son of Beast. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander made that one with an absolutely on a great stoppage. He only had just one block. That was it. But he only made the rest of it. He turned out great with 6 assists. And he had a lot of communication effort. He's been doing really well at his free throws. 31 performance effort with 1 dunk. That's incredible. 19 points with 6 assists, 1 steal, and rebound. I mean, you got to play with your own mind. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander did one of the best works. And with that being said, I guess we are going to call it a first game wrap-up. So that being said, the first game of the NBA Finals has come to a complete. We've got a long way down to finish things all, but we'll see how they do. With the second game approaching soon, we have a lot of things going in with the Stars and Oilers. Don't miss out your next moment between Game 5 and 6. In the meantime, we are wrapping it up. Thank you for watching, and so long everyone, for as well as the NBA Finals on 2K25 dial. This is me Phone 11, along with Terry Crews and Son of Beast. So have a great night, and see you next time. Adios, everybody.
If you don't, somebody will.